Have you ever quietly wondered, am I still strong enough inside, even if I don't feel it every day? What if I told you that mental strength after 70 doesn't always look loud or obvious? It doesn't come from big achievements or constant energy. Sometimes it shows up in the smallest, quietest ways that many people overlook, but that actually prove you are stronger than most. Today, we are going to gently uncover 8 powerful signs that reveal your true mental strength. And you might be surprised, because you may already have more strength than you think. As we grow older, life naturally changes. Our bodies slow down, our routines shift, and sometimes we may feel like the world is moving faster than we are. But there is something very important that not many people talk about. Mental strength does not fade with age. In fact, for many people, it becomes deeper, calmer, and wiser. After 70, strength is no longer about pushing harder. It becomes about understanding more, reacting less, and choosing peace over chaos. This video is not here to judge you, but to gently remind you of the strength you may already carry within you. Now, let us gently explore the first sign. One that often goes unnoticed, but quietly reveals a deep inner strength. The first sign is that you no longer feel the need to prove yourself to anyone. There was a time in your life when you may have felt the need to explain your choices or show others that you were right. But now, something has changed. You feel more at peace simply being yourself. You no longer argue just to win, and you do not exhaust yourself trying to gain approval. You are not interested in impressing people who do not truly understand you. This is not weakness. It is a deep form of mental strength. It means your self-worth now comes from within, not from outside validation. You trust your own experiences, your own journey, and your own decisions. Even if others disagree, you remain calm because you no longer measure your value through their opinions. This quiet confidence allows you to live more freely without the constant pressure of pleasing everyone around you. You begin to notice how peaceful life becomes when you stop seeking approval. Your mind feels lighter because you are no longer carrying the burden of expectations from others. You make choices that feel right to you, not choices designed to impress others. Even in conversations, you listen more and speak only when necessary because you no longer feel the need to justify yourself. This kind of inner stability creates a deep sense of freedom. It allows you to live honestly and comfortably without fear of judgment. And that is a powerful form of emotional independence. The second sign is that you choose peace over drama even when you are right. There are moments when you know you are right, but instead of arguing or raising your voice, you step back and choose silence. Not because you are afraid, but because you understand that not every battle is worth your energy. You have learned that protecting your peace is more valuable than proving a point. For example, when someone says something hurtful or incorrect, instead of reacting immediately, you pause and let it pass. This ability to stay calm and walk away from unnecessary conflict shows emotional maturity and strong self-control. You begin to realize that arguments often create more stress than solutions, so instead of adding fuel to the fire, you choose calmness. Over time, this habit becomes a natural part of your personality. You start to recognize situations that are simply not worth your emotional investment. Even when others try to pull you into unnecessary discussions, you remain grounded. This not only protects your mental health, but also sets a quiet example for others around you. People may not always understand your silence, but your inner peace grows stronger. You conserve your energy for meaningful conversations and relationships that truly matter, rather than wasting it on temporary conflicts. Before we move on, I want to ask you a gentle question. Do you find it easier now to stay calm instead of reacting to every situation? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this information is helping you, please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. Also, make sure you watch this video till the end, because the remaining points are just as important and may protect your health. The third sign is that you accept life as it is, not as you wish it to be. Life does not always go according to plan. There may have been losses, disappointments, and moments you wish had turned out differently. But now, instead of constantly asking why, you gently accept reality. This does not mean you do not feel pain. It simply means you do not let pain control your entire life. This acceptance brings a deep sense of inner calm. Many people spend their lives fighting reality, but you have learned to live with it, and that is true strength. Along with this acceptance comes a quiet wisdom. You begin to understand that life has its own rhythm, and not everything is within your control. Instead of holding on to regrets, you start focusing on the present moment. You appreciate what is still good in your life, even if it is simple. This mindset helps you avoid unnecessary stress and emotional struggle. You become more patient with life, and in return, life begins to feel a little softer and more manageable. The fourth sign is that you are comfortable spending time alone without feeling lonely. There is a big difference between being alone and feeling lonely. Mentally strong people understand this. You may sit quietly, enjoy a cup of tea, or simply observe the world, and instead of feeling empty, you feel peaceful. You are able to enjoy your own company. You do not always need noise, people, or distractions to feel complete. This shows that your mind is stable, your emotions are balanced, and your happiness is not fully dependent on others. As time passes, these quiet moments become something you actually look forward to. You may reflect on your memories, think about life, or simply enjoy the silence. Instead of feeling isolated, you feel connected with yourself. This self-connection brings emotional strength and clarity. It allows you to understand your thoughts better and feel more in control of your emotions. Many people struggle with being alone, but you have turned it into a source of comfort and peace. The fifth sign is that you forgive, not because others deserve it, but because you deserve peace. At this stage of life, you have likely experienced hurt. Maybe someone disappointed you or never apologized. But instead of holding on to that pain, you slowly learn to let it go. Not because what happened was right, but because carrying anger only hurts you. You choose forgiveness as a gift to your own heart. As you continue to practice forgiveness, you begin to feel a deep emotional relief. The weight you once carried slowly starts to disappear. Your mind becomes calmer, and your heart feels lighter. You no longer replay old memories again and again. Instead, you allow yourself to move forward peacefully. This emotional release is not easy, but it shows great strength. It means you are choosing healing over pain and peace over resentment. The sixth sign is that you adapt to change, even when it feels uncomfortable. The world today is very different from the one you grew up in. Technology, society, and daily life have all changed. And yes, it can feel overwhelming. But instead of completely rejecting these changes, you try, even in small ways, to adjust. With time, this willingness to adapt keeps your mind active and open. You may not learn everything instantly, but your effort itself is what matters. This attitude helps you stay connected with others, especially younger generations. It also builds confidence, because every small step you take proves that you are still capable of growth. Mental strength is not about knowing everything, but about staying open to learning, even later in life. The seventh sign is that you appreciate small moments more than big achievements. In younger years, happiness often comes from success, money, or recognition. But after 70, something beautiful happens. You begin to notice the small things more. The warmth of sunlight, a peaceful walk, a kind word, or a quiet moment of gratitude. Over time, this appreciation transforms your entire outlook on life. You begin to feel satisfied with what you have rather than constantly wanting more. Even ordinary days feel meaningful. This shift reduces stress and brings emotional balance. You realize that happiness was never far away. It was always present in these small, simple moments that are now easier to see and feel. And as this awareness deepens, you may find yourself slowing down even more. Not out of weakness, but out of appreciation. You take your time with simple routines like drinking tea or sitting quietly because you truly feel those moments. You are no longer rushing toward the next big thing. Instead, you are living fully in what already exists. This ability to pause and feel content with the present moment reflects a deep emotional richness that many people spend their whole lives searching for. The eighth and final sign is that you still have hope even after everything you have been through. Life may not have been easy. You may have faced loss, health challenges, or difficult memories. And yet you still wake up each day, move forward, and find reasons to smile. This hope becomes your quiet strength. It gives you the courage to face each new day with a calm heart. Even when things are uncertain, you believe that something good can still happen. This belief keeps your spirit alive. It reminds you that life, no matter the age, still holds moments of joy, connection, and meaning. So, if you noticed even a few of these signs in yourself today, take a moment to recognize something important. You are mentally stronger than you think. Strength after 70 is not about being perfect or never feeling tired. It is about continuing, understanding, letting go, and choosing peace again and again. And if no one has told you this lately, you are doing better than you realize. Thank you for spending this time here. If this video touched your heart, please like, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. Take care of yourself, and remember, your strength is still with you, quietly, deeply, and beautifully.